AT&T still looks weak after divestitures, says Moffett. This is Linda Hardesty, FierceWireless.com. If you want to check out that article. All right, AT&T is officially going to spin off its Warner Media business this month. And of course, analysts are in a tizzy all about it. So it'll become the new Discovery, whatever, Warner Brothers Discovery company. AT&T will have a 71% stake in it. Uh, but essentially, AT&T is going to become a completely connectivity company, wireless and wireline. So, after a rough decade, dating back several years with Randall Stevenson, the former CEO, trying to own media and satellite businesses, and they're spinning off everything. Now they can focus. I think that offers them an advantage in the sense that they can focus on what really makes them money and not being distracted by nonsense that was going to lose. So here it is. As a simpler company, this guy, Moffett Nathanson, Craig Moffett, says that the analysis is not glowing. He still doesn't like them even after they lean out. He says AT&T will be about 2/3 wireless, 1/3 wireline when it comes to revenue. And when it comes to wireline, business accounts for 2/3 of the revenue and consumer accounts for 1/3. I think those are right, and it's been that way for a long time. He is quoted here saying the company isn't growing. Their troubled business wireline segment is shrinking at a mid-single digit rate. Wireline consumer segment is a little better than flat. Mobility segment is adding subs, but at a very high cost, leaving ARPU stagnant. The composite on a pro forma basis is a business generating no service revenue or EBITDA growth whatsoever. I mean, some of that in there is true, but I don't really see it his way. The company is growing. They are growing in wireless. And the last I checked, their ARPU was either best in industry or it was second best to Verizon, and that varies by quarter. That's unusual. I'm not really sure I'm getting it here. He goes on to speak on wireless. He was talking about wireline here. Okay, so yeah, got it. Okay, so that makes sense. They got to compete. That's true. You got Comcast, you got Charter, you got all these companies. I actually agree somewhat there. All right. It goes on to talk about T-Mobile in the wireless segment. Face a competitor in T-Mobile with both a better network and much lower prices. Whoa, hold your horses, buddy. I would say in most of the country, AT&T's network is A, more reliable, B, has more uniform capacity. Where T-Mobile has the N41, clearly it is very capacitive. They definitely do have lower prices, but AT&T is still pretty competitive when you throw in bundling discounts and the value you get with some of the things. But this is kind of shocking. I I mean, maybe because T-Mobile has more 5G deployed, maybe he equates that to being a better network. I don't know, but we all know that 5G is on an NSA core, an LTE core, and it's NSA, so it's still kind of just basically LTE. It's just faster LTE. I don't know, man. He said here that AT&T currently doesn't have a credible growth story nor a discernible competitive advantage in any of its business segments. And he says breaking AT&T apart doesn't undo the damage that was done by overpaying for DirecTV and then doubling down on Time Warner. So basically, this is about the debt. All right. So they're going to have to pay down debt. Obviously, investors want to know when that's going to happen and if it's going to happen. He's kind of down on AT&T here, and he gave a big shout out to T-Mobile here. Uh, I don't know. I kind of disagree with some of the stuff he said. I agree with some of it. I disagree with some of it. They've been growing. It's been consecutive quarters. I don't think AT&T could actually do anything good in this guy's eyes. I don't think Moffett would ever be pleased with anything AT&T could do. He just seems down on them. I don't know. What do you guys think? You think the future is bleak for AT&T? I personally am more positive. I think now as a focused company, they could do much better. Your thoughts and opinions, welcome down below. You are the voice of the people of the SMT Nation. Let your voice be heard. Please do like, share, and subscribe for more, and turn on the bell notifications to never miss an upload. Links in the description for my Twitter and email and my Patreon page. Support us there and get early access to content and exclusives not found anywhere else. Thank you for watching. We'll see you all in the next one. Peace.